how to become magnetic in your business, in your love life, just in general. Turn heads when you're walking down the street. Let's get into it. By the way, welcome to my channel. I'm back, and I cannot wait to share more videos with you all. For those of you who are new to me, I'm Amanda Merritt. I'm an international coach. I train spiritual coaches through my program, Illuminated Coaching Certification, from all over the world. In fact, we're running our 7th round here in the fall, and super excited about that. And I also, in my private practice, I am known as a coach for celebrities, CEOs, and high-level entrepreneurs. Love helping people to live their highest and best possible life, because we're still having a human experience in these bodies, and we truly get this life to live fully. And I'll be darned if I don't help all of my clients. There's Zella, by the way, my dog. If you're new to me, you get to know I got a little weenie dog. She might be appearing in some of my videos. Is that why would we settle when we're these infinite beings who get to have it all? And there's a lot to unpack with that. And so today we don't settle in my world for anything less than what we know is meant for us. And so in this video, we're going to talk about how to be magnetic, because when you are magnetic, and from the highest soul perspective, when you're magnetic, everything that's for you will find you. When you're magnetic, the things that are truly destined for you, the things that are going to make you the happiest, the things that are going to bring you the most abundance, peace, and joy will naturally find you. So what is magnetism? Let's talk about actually first what makes us not magnetic. What makes us not magnetic to the things that we most desire, what pushes things away sometimes, is actually when we are really, really, really controlling, when we're really attaching to what people think of us, when we're chasing things down, even just energetically, constantly thinking about the lack, constantly thinking about what other people think, constantly giving our power away to force outside of us or someone outside of us, we become less attractive, really. Why is that? Our energy, it's almost, I want you to visualize the energy almost going out, 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 out into the universe. Your energy is kind of dispersed. It's leaking everywhere, right? But someone who knows their value, someone who knows their worth, someone who doesn't have all these attachments out there to other people, things, and needing people to show up one way in order to feel good or trying to control outcomes, is the most free. And when you're the most free, and when your love and your attention is focused on you, and you really are loving yourself, you become more magnetic because all the energy is on you. Does that make sense? When all the energy is focused outward, your energy is dispersed and out and leaking everywhere, we're just going to say. But when you are loving yourself, and when you are focused on yourself, when you are seeing your own value, the world will start to reflect that back to you. It's almost like need nothing, and it shows up. People say that, and I know it's annoying sometimes to hear that. You just gotta love yourself and everything comes. But in truth, when we're walking around so attached to things, we do become less attractive because we've stepped out of our worth. We've stepped out of trust, we've stepped out of faith, and we are walking around in a place of lack, right? Saying it's not here yet, or I'm not enough, or in doubt. So here's how to become magnetic. This is what we're gonna do today, one exercise. I'm probably gonna share a lot more on this because I love this topic. I was just asked this on a podcast and could have kept going. So here's an exercise. I want you to take a moment to just notice anyone who's got your peace right now. Anyone who's got your happiness. Maybe someone's not showing up the way you want them to, or even could be a lover's not pursuing you the way you want them to, and maybe it's put you in a place of feeling sad. Or maybe you're feeling like no one wants to work with you in your business or hire you, and you're worried about what other people think of you, and you're walking around kind of with all these like crappy stories about, just reinstilling that reality over and over again. Let's take a moment to just cut all of these little strings of attachments and come fully back into your truest essence, into your heart, into your light, into coming back to your value. So we're going to pull all your energy in. Take a big deep breath in through your nose and see yourself calling all these parts back to you. Calling your happiness back to you. Oh, that person's got a little bit of my happiness. Let's take that back. Oh, that person's got my peace. I'm going to take that back. Just noticing. You can even just visualize all these parts coming back to you, known and unknown. Take a breath in. You can even place a hand on your heart, hand on your belly, take a breath. And as we disconnect from the outside world, we're going to imagine that none of that exists for a moment. You're going to come back to your power. You're going to come back to your heart. You're going to come back to owning yourself. Take a moment, and whatever has had your piece, whoever you're feeling self-doubt, I want you to take a moment to just even notice your positive qualities, your amazing qualities, things that you love about yourself. And I want you to amplify those in your field first, because all parts of you are worthy and enough. So we're going to get to that, okay? It's not just all about your positive qualities. When we unconditionally love all parts of ourselves, then we can call forth all the people to mirror that love back to us, right? So it's not just all about our positive qualities, but we're going to start there. So as you take a breath in and you notice all your value, all the things you bring to the table, all your positive qualities. And maybe where you haven't been valuing those enough. Where you've been looking outside yourself. Where you've been letting someone else isn't valuing them. And because you're accepting that person in your life and giving them space in your mind, that you're accepting that. Basically, you're agreeing to that. But someone who truly is magnetic and knows their worth knows that they don't have to chase anything down. And if someone isn't valuing them or honoring them and all the love that they give, because I'm sure you're an amazing person and you give a lot of love and you give a lot to other people, pull all of that power back and say, yeah, you know what? I'm kind of amazing. I am valuable. And as you take that breath in, choose to get in a relationship with yourself right now at your next level. Put a ring on it. Date yourself first. And say right now in this moment, I'm going to choose to love myself even more. I'm going to choose to let go of what other people think. I'm going to choose to let go of the story, the meaning that I've given, feeling rejected or not enough. And I'm going to come back and say, no, I'm the only person that gets to decide my worth and my value. Okay? And as you take that breath in, I want you to walk around and start to walk like you freaking love yourself. Put your shoulders back. Open your heart up. Smile. Make eye contact with people. Practice confidence. Walk like you're a freaking being of light that you are in this world. Walk confidently. Walk like you love yourself. Start to practice that. Live with an open heart. Let go of attachment, of needing anyone to even love you at all, of not needing anyone to need you at all. And my work is always, we trust our higher self. We trust Source, God, Divine, whatever you believe in, that what's for us can't miss us, so we don't actually need to even worry. We don't need to worry. So as you take your next deep breath, I want you to see this flame that's relighting in your belly. It's relighting in your heart. It's relighting in your mind. This zest, this passion for life. This reminder that you only live once. This letting go of anything from the outside world that you think you need, and you deciding to give it to yourself. You deciding to practice letting go of needing anyone to show up and do anything for you or validate you or love you. And you're going to ignite that flame from within. Because guess what ends up happening? That's when you attract the love that you want. That's when you attract clients, when you know the value of the work that you share in the world. When you're loving the things that you're doing so much, you become obsessed with the things that you're doing, people are going to mirror that back to you. The right people are going to mirror that back to you who need you, who need your services. People who want to chase you down and pay you for what you have to offer. The love is going to find you. And so it's about building this beautiful relationship with ourselves, letting go of the rest, and practicing this daily. Go on a fall in love with yourself walk. This isn't arrogant. This is coming from love. This is coming from, you know what? I want everyone to feel this way. I want everyone to feel this very way. I'm not going to do it to manipulate people. I'm going to do it because I am worthy of my own love. I'm worthy of my own peace. I'm worthy of my own freedom. I'm worthy of my own joy. I'm worthy of feeling abundant just because. And I just saw 1010. And 1010 to me is a very ending of a cycle, which is completion. Let this be the moment that you end the cycle of even needing anything or over caring when someone's not caring about you. Let that go just for a minute and choose yourself instead. This is going to be a conscious daily practice, not a one and done, not a hit it and quit it. And I would love for you to let me know what questions you have, because I want to create more content on this. I have a podcast as well that I speak on, and I would love, 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 love to hear more of the questions you have about this so I can create more content, because this is very nuanced. So there's more that I could share about, and it's helpful for me to know what questions you have about this. Pop it in the comments. Make sure you hit subscribe. Share this with anyone who you think this could support. And I'm so excited to continue talking about this topic. My podcast is called Illuminated with Amanda Merritt, and it can be found anywhere where podcasts are streaming. And if I can support you, if you want to become a spiritual coach, again, we are launching our next round here in the fall 2022. So check my website, and if it's after that point, you can check my website to see when the next group is going to be starting. I teach not only how to become a coach, but you go through my whole process of transformation into your own leadership as a coach and your highest self. So you're going through all the teachings that you're learning, and then also there's a business building component as well, where I teach you how to build the business piece of it and attract clients. All right. Thank you so much for showing up, and I'll see you on my channel.